Yo, how's it going, guys? So real quick, I'm going to show you actually how to kind of find your Facebook audience before you even place an ad. Don't waste time targeting if you don't know who your audience is already. Okay, so if you haven't already, by default, you should have a Facebook ads account, but you can create more. I will do a video on that another day. First thing you gotta do is go to your ads manager right here. All tools, audience insights. Okay. Actually, before you even do that, everything right here, don't feel overwhelmed. You'll only be using about 4 of these, okay? One of them being audience insights. So, go to audience insights. I'm having to do this off my phone because my computer is currently down. Not sure what's wrong with it, so I go take it in to get it checked out by Geek Squad. I'm still pretty sick, but still feeling a little bit better. So I decided to drop some value for you guys. Let's go, phone. Okay, so this will pop up by default, and then you just hit everyone on Facebook. Okay, so as you can see here, it might look a little overwhelming, but I'll break it down in a second. 54% of women total are on Facebook, and 46% of men in the worldwide, I believe that is. Okay, so say you're selling I'm just gonna name off a random product that's trending. Yoga pants, okay? Say you're selling yoga pants. You're gonna always target the United States here. So all United States, that'll be there by default. Age range, don't touch that because you don't know your age range yet. So you're gonna go down here and you're gonna type in the interest, yoga pants. Boom. Hit that, and then it'll populate right there. Now, it's showing you that 70% of women are interested in yoga pants on the top here, and 30% of men. The reason why men are interested in yoga pants is because we all know the reason why men are interested in yoga pants, because they like looking at women's butts. Let's be real. So your primary audience is obviously going to be women. You're not going to take the men seriously because it's just for that reason that I just stated. Ages 18 to 44. So what you're gonna do is do the most to the least, not to the least, but like the greatest numbers out of these charts, these age groups. So it starts off at 22% at age 18 and ends at 22% at age 44. And 25 to 34 is 34%. So I would target 18 to 44. And as you can see, 45 to 54 is 12%, which is not good enough. It has to be at least 15%. And then they got other age groups here that are lower. So you're looking for anything 15% and above. Really, I'd shoot for anything 20% and above. And then once it starts to get down to like 12% right here, like 45 to 54, you don't want to count that. So 18 to 44 is your age group and women, okay? So I would write that down in your notes or something like that. 18 to 44, you're going to put that here. I hope you guys can hear me all right, because sometimes this software I use for my phone is messed up. I might have to re-download a new one. And then you gotta click women. All right. So that changes numbers. So now you know your age group for people who like yoga pants in the United States. Boom. That's perfect right there. First thing you gotta do is try to get rid of that. Now you have your age group and your gender that you're targeting, which is kind of obvious when it comes to yoga pants. As you can see right here at the top, it says 1.1 million, 1 million to 1.5 million active people like yoga pants, on Facebook. So you got go to page likes, right? First thing you gotta do. Okay, these are pages that people who like women who like yoga pants also like. Okay, first thing I do is look at this top category right here. And look for anything having to do with clothes and yoga pants. Pink Lily Boutique. I would just write some of these down. Modern Vintage Boutique. Pink Lily Boutique. Let's see. Hippie Runner Functional Runnerwear. I bet that's like a yoga pants. They sell like athletic yoga pants, stuff like that. Yeah, just write down the main things that stick out to you having to do with women's clothing. And mainly yoga pants. Something has to do with what you're selling. What you're trying to target. So that's important. And then you also go down here, you're gonna write those down in your notes. And this is extremely important to understand, okay? So these are the pages that are most relevant and that your audience is most likely to like based on what you targeted. Okay, and it shows you their relevance. Okay, so Hippie Runner Functional Runwear. We're gonna click on that and kind of see what that is. You can click on pages to kind of see what they are if you're not sure, to see how they're related. Cool. So they do sell yoga pants and tanks and all kinds of jazz. Okay, so scroll over and whoops, didn't mean to click that. And you can see that your audience, there are 992 people, 992K people on Facebook like that, and 57K of your audience likes that. So the affinity is 73 times. So it's a 73 times chance that your audience likes this page. So I would write that down. Basically, I would write down the top. I would probably say 8 or 9. No, I'll probably write down the top 5 or 6. Between 5 and 8. Okay. I'll write down top 5 and 8 based on their affinity from highest to lowest. So you have to not just target who things that like common things like yoga pants and blah 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 blah. You have to target things that in stores and other things that they like in order to get the ad in front of them the right way. So if I'm targeting someone who likes guns, I'm going to target all the gun pages that they most likely like too. I hope you guys get what I'm saying. So there's that. And once you have those down here, write those down in your notes on your phone. I usually just kind of go right here and copy and paste it to my notes and switch between my browsers. It's easier to do on a computer. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Just keep it just like it is. But I would write all these down. And if you don't know what these mean, there's little things right here that tell you, these little eyes. I don't know if I can click on it from mobile, but it highlight over it and it'll tell you exactly what that means. After that, you gotta go to location and look at the top locations. For this, you gotta hit select the audience, which is this tab right here, and it basically is showing the data from the audience you selected, and it shows you the top cities that are interested in yoga pants in the United States. I'd write those down too. All right, so just go here, activity, and it shows you page likes and everything. It shows you whether they're on mobile and desktop. As you can see, desktop is negative 94%. Okay, desktop and mobile is 26% or 46%. I'm sorry, and just mobile is 54%. So you can pretty much split test mobile and desktop, but never do desktop only because everyone's on cell phones these days. So computer negative 92%, iPhone, iPod 69%. Your audience is on iPhones, but I would target both Android and iPhones. Just leave it just all mobile. And then you go to household income up here, if it'll let me. If you go to household income up here, or household right here, not household income, it shows you their household income and stuff like that. It shows you number of households, the spending methods, whether they have bank cards, credit cards, etc., and then their purchase behavior as well. So you can notate and write down some of those things if you'd like. Go to select the audience here. Food and drink will always be high. Subscription service will always be high. Yours likes clothing, obviously. If this was what you were targeting, they even tell you if they're in market for a vehicle, etc. So you gotta write down those things, and those things are gonna be what you're going to target. Okay. those things are gonna be what you're gonna target. So, after that, simply go to. You have to write down everything you want to target based on what I just showed you. Go to Ads Manager. Yes, I want to leave this page. Let it load. And then you're going to do an engagement ad, okay? You can either choose to do a video, like use a video, or not. I recommend a video, but photos will work just fine. So that's basically how you do audience insights. Let's get that last 2%. And how you determine your audience before you even place the ad. No sense in wasting money. You hit engagement ad right here. I always tell people pre-make the post before you even start the engagement ad, because then you have to create the post within the ad, and that's kind of dumb when you can use the post. So set it up as if you are getting ready to advertise it. So I will go over how to go set up an engagement ad in another video. That's pretty much it for this one, guys. Just wanted to drop some value on you guys.